The other part I would like to talk about is this, we call it routine maintenance, whereby when you keep your goats in a well-built shed, it requires some maintenance, but these maintenance are not on daily basis, like cleaning it. And cleaning helps in good hygiene of these goats, and also the good hygiene of the product you are getting from them, because once they are dirty, also the product they will give you, it's not hygienically fit. So I maintain my house shed for these goats by cleaning them in a weekly basis, whereby I sweep all the droppings under their house, and also if there are some which has got stuck in their house, I also clean them, and also make sure if my house might require any repair, I will check on that, and also check on like feeding trough whether there is something which is not required on it. So I do this maintenance, routine maintenance of cleaning like weekly basis. So basically it doesn't require a lot of time, because if you do it simultaneously on a weekly basis, then it is very easy for you to do it now and then it makes work easy, because you'll see the goats are clean, you'll see the goats are enjoying the place, you'll see your goats are very comfortable when they are sleeping, and also when you are also going in there, you'll see also it's a very good place also for you to stay, because there's no way you can keep them in a dirty place. So it will also make you feel that you are not in the right place. And I'm telling you, if you keep these goats clean, also you like being there with them. Yep. Record keeping is very important for your goats, and record keeping, it more helps you to track back the history of your goats from where it has come from. For an example, these goats, people don't know that you are not supposed to do inbreeding, and without the records, you'll end up doing inbreeding maybe, and you would be knowing. But with good records, you'll be able to keep records of your goat, so that when you are selling your goats, when you have a goat, you'll know the background of it in terms of where did it come from, who is the father, who is the mother, when was it born, how is it faring on at that stage. And these all data can only be collected through record keeping, and record keeping is very important. Like for an example, when you come to my farm here, you'll find that I have the records of, especially when the goat was born, then who was the father and who was the mother. This helps me also to know which is the correct back I should use to serve that animal. And without the recording, now it will get confused along the way, because these things you can't keep them in your mind. So record keeping is very important, because it controls your inbreeding. So you cannot do inbreeding when you have proper records. The other reason why you keep record is because of the diseases. You want to know the history of a certain animal or a certain goat, and maybe at a certain time it maybe it got sick, like mastitis, if I may say, and you want to know, has it been repeating, and after how long? So with good proper record keeping, you'll be able to know this goat was sick at this time, and it was treated like this. This means there are no charges of getting sick again. So it is very important for you to keep records. Then again, in record keeping, you'll get for a certain animal like this one, you know how does it perform in terms of when it wants to deliver. And with this, it will help you, because does it have an history of complication when it's giving birth? If it gives birth without anyone watching it, are you comfortable? Because also they behave differently. You will find that there is a goat which is very comfortable when it's giving birth, but other goats, maybe it sometimes develop some complications. So it's very good for you to note in the records how that goat has been performing, and in case if you want to sell it, you can be able to give the buyer a very good background of how it has been performing in terms of the sickness, in terms of giving birth, in terms of how the production of the milk. So record keeping is very important. I have a lot of students whereby after teaching them, the last bit of it, I give them what I call a follow-up. Because whenever you come here and I will teach you or I will train you, I'll follow back and see, maybe you have come in here and you have bought a goat. I like knowing, how are you faring on? How are you doing? How is it performing? Because at the end of the day, I want us to increase in number. So I still encourage you. Now you started, you are now at this stage. What are the challenges are you facing? How can you come out of those challenges? This helps my student in getting some more morale of working with me. And also, they see how easy it is, because others go there, they start feeding, they get bored about it. But since I will be visiting them, since I've been visiting them, they will see the whole issue of why do it and why do it in a better way. Because I also tell them the best teacher is practical. When you go with this goat, some of them, they have gone there, they have experienced some issues whereby I personally have never experienced them in my farm here. So from teaching them and showing them how to start doing it, also now we become partners, because we advise each other accordingly. Because I might have not seen something and you have seen it, so also on that side, then you become my teacher. And with this, we help each other by holding our hands together and moving on together.